Tom accidentally killed his playmate 25 years ago. To cover up the secret, he crazily shoved the body into a rock crevice. That night, while hiding under the covers, trembling in fear, he saw something outside that left him stunned. The sky above the town was filled with lightning and thunder, and strong winds blew trash everywhere. Facing this unprecedented storm, Tom struggled to brace himself against the door, trying to escape the sudden disaster. But just then, a large tree crashed through the window and hit his mom. His mom's fainted on the spot. Tom, terrified by the unexpected turn of events, didn't even have time to recover before floodwaters started rushing in. He watched helplessly as the water submerged his mom. Without thinking, Tom dragged her to higher ground with all his strength. By a stroke of luck, his mom woke up from the cold water. The mother and son barely escaped the flood's wrath. When the storm passed, the town was left in ruins, and as people focused on disaster relief, Tom sneaked into the forest. He watched as the mudslides destroyed the trees, feeling secretly relieved that the disaster might help cover up his secret. But his good luck didn't last long. The next morning, police and neighbors gathered outside his house, and a missing person notice appeared on TV. Tom started to panic but couldn't tell his mom the truth. The police, uneasy about the disappearance of a child, decided to question Tom for clues. Tom acted calm on the outside, but inside, he was a mess. Then, a young officer brought a new lead. Someone saw Tom and Jerry walking toward the forest that day. Tom realized he couldn't hide the truth anymore, so he lied, saying he went alone to the forest and never saw Jerry. Who would have guessed the tragedy started with a dog? It turns out that on the day of the incident, Tom passed Jerry's house after school. Jerry's dog barked at him. In a moment of anger, Tom threw the tennis ball into the street, not realizing that the dog was hit by a passing car and killed. Jerry followed Tom into the forest to get justice for his dog, but he was accidentally killed by Tom. To avoid being discovered, Tom hid the body deep in the forest's rock crevice, thinking everything would be perfectly covered up. But fate wasn't done with him. One day, Tom noticed that the broken down jacket he had hidden under his bed was missing. Panicking, he rushed downstairs and saw his mom carefully sewing the hole in the jacket. Obviously, Mom had sensed something, but for the sake of her son, she chose to hide the truth. Tom barely escaped. 20 years passed, and the town had long given up searching for Jerry. Only Jerry's parents are still waiting for the truth. Tom, meanwhile, had become a successful doctor and even had a beautiful girlfriend. He thought that the terrible past would be buried forever, but the gears of fate turned again. One day, the town announced a forest redevelopment plan. Tom instantly flashed back to his past memories, guilt flooding his mind like a wave. He tries to stop the development, but realizes there's no way back. When the workers' bulldozer ruthlessly dug into the rock crevice, Tom's retribution finally arrived.